Man, that is a good song. I really like that song. That's from Sonic Adventure. That's one of the last levels in the game. That's a really good song. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. I thought Sonic Adventure music would be appropriate. Uh, yeah, today we're looking into something incredibly weird. Something I just learned about last night. I, you know, I I'm sorry. I never expected this to happen. I never really expected there to be a Chris Chan stalker, but it's 2019. Anything is possible. I'll turn up mic. Mic is kind of low. Okay. Well, we'll try this setting. Oh God, now you can hear all my noise. Sorry about that. Is that any better? Um, there's a bit of a problem. I think I accidentally enabled holding messages for review earlier, and now I can't. More up. Oh, okay, it's fine. All right. Don't be memesters. All right. I think I accidentally enabled like holding messages in chat for review. And I don't know how to turn that off. I thought I did turn it off, but it's like still happening, so I don't know. I'm sorry. Try to keep your messages a little bit. Try to keep them YouTube friendly, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'll try to have that figured out by the next stream. But yeah, we're gathered here today, dearly beloved, to show your boobs. Well, see, I can see the ones that are hidden for review. Nameless Pharaoh, I got you. He says show your boobs, but his message is hidden, so. so that's just a secret one for me. Anyways, yeah, last night I was looking up the Kiwi Farms, which I tend to do whenever I don't know what weird thing to cover. You know, like when you're on Netflix and it's like, oh, what show do I want to watch? Do I want to rewatch The Office? Do I want to watch Family Guy? It's like that, except with weirdos. Do I want to talk about this weird guy who's stalking this person? Do I want to talk about this, like, zoophile brony? You know, it's like it's like a menu. It's a nice selection. And so one that caught my eye that I never heard of before was this guy named I'm not gonna say his actual name. I think some people in chat have said it, but I'm gonna try to avoid saying his actual name out of I don't know, respect, I guess. His name online, though, I think is Darkseed2012, and apparently he's quite fond of Chris Chan. He's very, very fond of Chris. Oh, there's a 99-pound super chat from Abby Chapman. The fucking legend! Abby Chapman, thank you so much. Every stream is just this man struggling. Yes, you're right. Afro Man asks, do I date outside my race? Joke's on you, I don't date at all. But yeah, so this guy turns out to be very, very interested in Chris Chan. I think Chris blocked him on his Twitter. I'm going to be calling Chris with male pronouns because I don't... Just because nobody will be your sweetheart doesn't make you transgender. But yeah, I believe that Chris has blocked this fellow. And well, let's just get right into it. Here we go. Let's get rid of this garbage. And bring up this bad boy. Right here. There you go. Boom. Oh, it's off center. Fuck. There you go. Boom. It's like stretched and horrible, but it's fine. Yeah, so I have a few things saved here. He has a number of Reddit profiles and subreddits that he's made, one of which is called Cult of CWC. So, that gives you some idea. We're going to start with his Twitter, which may contain potentially sensitive content. So I'm going to just... Hang on a second. Just let me vet this for a second. Hang on. Yes, view profile. Alright. I can probably do this. There were some pictures that I was very interested in, though. Wait, what? Oh my god, they make you sign up to just look at the guy's media? That's awful. What the fuck is that? View. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is technically sensitive material, but it's all above board, don't worry. I'm not going to show the full image, but you can see, maybe even just briefly, what kind of thing we're in for. So, that's that image. Let me just, let's just, see. I think the rest of these are, yeah, these ones are okay. This one's just planets for some reason. I'm sorry if you see all black. I have to vet these pictures because I only briefly looked this over before, and I don't want to get nucleated, whatever that means. So here you can see Mr. whatever his name is modeling some very lovely Chris-themed apparel. I'm not sure where the cowboy hat came from. I'm thinking that was like an artistic choice. I think he added that one. That was interpretive. He just felt, you know, he just rolled with it. He felt like that completed the character. So the next thing you need to know about this fellow is this. When we complete the rituals, we will get to go home to our people. Once again, shall we stand among our own. Among only Rokat, while the lower beings squabble beneath us. Our people create order, the chaos. Yeah, our friend here has books. He has a number of books. And they're very interesting books. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say for now. I'm just checking the chat here. There's a lot of stuff that's being held for review, and I have no idea. Abby Chapman is being held for review. Oh my god, no. Stop. Goddamn. What is wrong with Google? Abby Chapman is a saint. You show her messages. Does anybody know how to turn this off? I thought I already did, but goddamn. Are you sure this isn't a troll? I don't know. From what I've heard, probably not. From what I've heard, I don't think so. But yes, this individual has a number of books. Several. I don't know how long they are or what the deal is, but we're going to... Don't worry, if you were here for yesterday's Onion literature stream, don't worry, we're about to get into some very interesting, perfectly legitimate and above board, not bullying and fair use literature criticism in a short time. In his books, he tends to write about this Rokat thing and like a bunch of weird like Hindu stuff. I don't know. I'm not really sure. We're gonna get into it, but for now, you know, as you can see, meet Sonichu, the hottest cowboy to ever live. This does answer a question on r/Chris-chan Sonichu. What if Chris was a cowboy in the Wild West? Your answer is here. Well, I guess that explains the cowboy hat. Look at our boy. What an exceptional individual. Look at our boy. Look at these poses, man. He's got it. This is the epitome of fierce, fuckable, fabulous. Yes, you like this, don't you? Somebody asked who that was in the background, and I think they mean this. It looks like some kind of stuffed doll that's been like... That looks like bound, like, rope around its wrists. Oh my god. It's in like a Care Bear shirt. What the fuck is happening there? What is going on there? Oh my god, I didn't think there could be something more interesting in the background of a picture that's like this, but no, you know, somehow he did it. If Genova confirms that the CPUs are in fact celestials, then we will have a clear path to the merger. Is glorious white light. Okay, so I believe our boy here is the only person who believes Chris Chan's dimensional merge thing. If you're not caught up on your Chris Chan, I'll give you a brief, summary. Chris is a very interesting individual that I cannot sum up in a brief time, but recently he's gone somewhat off the deep end, and he now, I believe, worships a JRPG or something, and he believes that the universe is colliding with, the Chris Chan universe or something. I'm not sure. Just look up Chris Chan Dimensional Merge, and you'll be fine. But honestly, obviously everybody knows that it's just some nonsense, and, not to be taken seriously, but not our boy here. Somebody did ask if he was a troll, and I don't know. I'm just curious now, let's see this. Oh, man. Oh, baby. That is handsome. I actually had a picture saved that I forgot to include in my folder. Let me just pop this in here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. There's our boy. There he is. Now, this is not intended to be any kind of, bullying stream or anything like that. This is merely the news. This is on the news when they have, photos of people and the person's talking and they're like, he's been seen publicly masturbating at 5 Starbucks around the county. That's what this is, basically. It's just fair and balanced, unbiased news. So just get that out of here. So yeah, this is some of this fellow's Twitter. As you can see, he's got some kind of Chris shopping fund. Oh, didn't eBay for Chris? Didn't Chris get banned off of eBay or something like that? I'm not actually fully up to date on my Chris Chan lore, so some of you might have to help me out. Let me just check the chat here, see what we got going on. Man, there are so many messages being held for review. This is ridiculous. Sam Stackeldrot says, I'm broke with $2 dollars. I'm gonna go with I'm guessing that's Russian dollars, rubles. Well, thank you very much. And Dottie with $1.99 says, "Oh, nice. I agree. This is very nice." Let's see here. Chris is a sex symbol. Fuck you, man. Everything is getting. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to unblock as many of these as I can. How do you get banned from eBay? I believe I believe it was for not selling nonsense crap with I don't know, selling sonichu medallions and shit like that. His stand is sonichu. This dude has fan fiction, bro. Oh, does he? Because I actually have some fan fiction potentially planned for later. I forgot to bring this up yesterday, but there's 2 fanfics that are the longest recorded fiction in the world, and they're both completely independent of one another. But one is a Super Smash Brothers thing, and the other one is, of course, Toho. So, as you can probably guess, Toho. And they're sitting at 4 million and 4.5 million words each. So, I think we might check a couple of those out. But I'm also down to check out this guy's fanfiction. The Final Fantasy house has Chris Chan now. That's what I was thinking! It's just like that weird girl who was like, I'm Tsurase or whatever in that story. The people in the house. Okay, so that was some of this guy's very interesting Twitter. Now, he's got a number of Reddit pages. I'm gonna save the best one for last. And I'm gonna start here with, yeah, I'm 18 plus. Well, hang on. Hold the fort. Hold the fort. Let me just... Not now. Yeah, I'm 18 plus. Okay, what's going on? Oh my god, my browser is very slow. This is not good. Alright. Alright. I'm planning a several month... Okay, no, this is the wrong thing. Hang on. Hold the fort. Hold the fort. Here you go. I think this is it. This is it. Alright. So, is this some illicit doings? Am I not going to be able to show this? Hang on. Once again, apologies for, the random cuts to blackness. I can't be sure what degeneracy we're going to be seeing here. But here we are. This seems to be fine. So he's planning a several-month visit with Christine. This is a ruse to have Weens call Barb at all hours of the day and night. Is Barb still alive? Wow. So, several month trip, huh? No one is sodomizing either of them. Wait, so he's planning a several month visit with Christine, who blocked him on Twitter. Hopefully she knows... Barb, hopefully she knows to ignore calls because no one is sodomizing either of them. Well, that escalated very fast. Okay. So Barb's coming on to this person in this individual's fanfiction. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to see what the hell this is. Christine is my BFF. Do you and CC talk outside of Twitter? Not really. The format works so well there and things are easy to use. BFF. I never thought Chris Chan can be so hot. Yeah, I wish I never made Sexy Chew because this is too wild for 1218 Earth. Chris Chan can actually have been sexy. Very sexy, if not for the trolls. She's gorgeous now, but in a ladylike way. This is what cowboy... Is it not a little bit like... I'm not the biggest representative for LGBT rights or whatever, you know? Like, I'm a straight white guy. I don't know what's going on. Everybody be happy. That's my stance. But all I'm saying is, like... Doesn't it seem a little, like, offensive to anybody else that Chris just went, like... Yeah, well, I can't get a girlfriend, so I'm just gonna raise my voice like this, and now I'm the sweetheart. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just have some issues with that. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a very earnest thing, but that's a whole separate thing. As for this fellow, his head pals are telling her head pals that there is power and how to obtain it ritually. My main head pal, Michiro, is... Oh my god, it's a weeb. Is smart and is slowly connecting the CPUs to the Celestials in my mythos. A race of living stars, basically the concept that Earth Gaia, but for stars. I think this will continue until... Are these head pals also called voices? I just don't have a common tongue word for them, but they're far more than just voices. I can call them at will, unlike actual delusions with the sufferer can't control. Come on, dude, you're a writer. Do better than this. I do have control when the voices come and go, and I have actually learned things related to science and astronomy from them in the past. Saved. I shall turn one more soul back from the path of evil back to the path of light. How do I report a cult in the making? So, yeah, that's one thing. People have compared this guy to, like, cult leaders. Probably because he's got cults like this one. The cult of CWC, a holy center of all things to honor and worship to thy one and blessed CPU goddess and mother of the sonichus, Christine Westgen Chandler. Right. Protecting Christine at BronyCon. Yeah, from you, maybe. Can anybody confirm if Chris blocked this individual on Twitter? Can anybody confirm this? Chris is a brain cell. Sonic R dollars. It's when you're so infatuated with women that you fetishize being one. Yeah, that's kind of... It's more of... That's the thing. It's more of like a fetishistic thing than it is like an actual... I'm you know, a woman in a man's body. That sort of thing. I don't know. I'm not one to speak on this, but I'm just saying I don't... I've known of Chris's shenanigans for long enough to think that... Didn't he hate gay people like a few years ago? Didn't he have a bunch of anti-gay stuff in his Sonichu comics? I know he hated black people and Xbox users. Oh my god. Yeah, so a date for the merge. Going into business with Christine. Christine is open to working with me about getting past the eBay ban. I do have a plan to operate the store with only inventory I have from her. Basically, I won't be selling stuff that isn't ready to ship. Sonichu Spirit Buckle. This is weird. Yeah, no shit. Dub of Sonichu? There's a Sonichu dub? It's actually a tasteful job. No laughing or BSing. It's a read-through with voice actors and all. Well, that sounds dull. Honor to thy Christine Chan demo track and prologue, guys. Guys, there's a song. Okay, I think we need to listen to the song. I hope this isn't... I hope we don't get nabbed for copyright. I love you, Reshiram. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I talked with the war rebels and haters in Dimension C197.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to share the statement with the rebels and haters here in this world and dimension.
Oh, cool.
For those that don't know, this war is between the CPUs, deities, heroes, superheroes.
Wow, Chris went really fucking off the deep end. Wow. This is like another fucking level. Oh, boy. You know, that's another thing. That's actually... It raises another minor point that I had, actually, about the whole Christine Chandler thing. Is like... If he believes that the fucking dimensions are colliding... Why... Why should I believe him when he thinks he's a woman? You know what I mean? This sounds really bad, and I'm sorry. I genuinely have no problem with anybody. I'm just saying Chris is an interesting individual, and I don't really buy the whole thing. But anyways, is this just like synth music over Chris voice clips?
And they refuse to change, but all of you.
Okay, now comes the drop. Oh yeah.
Gone a day from a furious tide and want something to do.
Okay, is this like a cover of something? Is this like a Power Rangers theme song or something that I'm gonna get fucking copyright struck for?
Worry not, join us and play the great sonichu. And the night took over the light. We wish the merge shall start. Let us pray to our goddess and CPU.
Okay. I like the little guitar solo. Let's hear that again.
And CPU.
Oh, that's pretty good. I've heard worse. This is better than I expected. You want to hear some real shit? Let's go check out Justin RPG music. Just a brief interlude. Brief interlude, ladies and gentlemen. Just let me show you how bad it can get, because if you think this is bad...
Let us pray to our goddess and CPU.
See, that's got some, like, bass. That's got some, like, beat and funk to it. I like that. But... Justin RPG Reshiram. I love Reshiram. Married to Reshiram. Justin RPG. Okay, come on.
I love Reshiram.
Reshiram.
I am married to Reshiram. Reshiram, I love marriages.
Alright, see, now you guys got an advanced look at my next single. So, that was the Chris Chan song, I guess. This is better than it probably could have been. Hats off to you. But, should we interact or not? When it comes to Christine, most boards have decided to observe her rather than to try and interact. We are a bit different in that we directly worship her. I'm voting for her inclusion in this board since it's protected for the most part. What does everyone else think we should do? Wow, Chris Chan is like the fucking alpha weirdo. If you think about it, Chris Chan is like the king of all weirdos. Like, no, everybody aspires to be as fucking weird as Chris Chan. Nobody can quite reach that level. This guy's coming close, but, like... I never thought of it before, but Chris is like the alpha among fucking... among weirdos. And he attracts, like other people to his orbit. And... I don't know, what do you think is the psychological reason for, like... For somebody, like... worshipping Chris Chan? Or somebody of that nature, you know what I mean? Like, just kind of an interesting individual like that. What the hell? Like... I don't know, Sonichu merging into our dimension. Oh boy, this is some nice art. This is beautiful. Redemption for humanity. Okay, so that was one of his Reddit pages. We're gonna shotgun through this because we do want to get to the books in a little bit. This is his other Reddit page. Now, a bunch of his shit's been banned at this point, from what I've heard. I think he had a YouTube and it's gone now. So here's another Chris. And another account of this guy's. Bitch, please. Christine is the best merger of dimensions. Cringetopia. Oh god, that one. I love Christian Weston Chandler. I worship my true love, Christine Chandler. Wait, did he just... Hey, he just accidentally called him Christian. This is the Christian version of fucking, you don't hit a man. You don't let another man hit a man. At least not a man who's dressed like a woman. Fucking Freudian slips. I worship, she ain't cringe, my fellows, so stop flaming, okay?
What is up, my dudes? She ain't cringe.
Sonichu merging into our dimension, yeah. I want Christmas warm and... Oh no, sorry. I want Christine's warm, embracing snuggles. Oh my god. I can't believe this. I'm lonely. I want my Chris Chan. And then he's just talking about, like, Facebook. I mean, I can agree with this. Facebook is some sort of 1984. The most scary part about the society bottom text that we live in is that everybody just makes jokes about how Facebook and Google are spying on everybody. But they actually are, and it's like we just joke about it, like, it's whatever. I guess it's fine. It's just fine. My Twitter account, no trolls allowed. Oh boy. Okay, hang on a second. I haven't heard of this Twitter account. Let me just vet this one. What's going on here? Was this one banned, maybe? No, this one is... Okay. Fuck off. Okay, well, there's two things of interest here. One is this guy, who's got a fucking, like, lightsaber arm. It's a bionic arm lightsaber. Dude! Okay, I need one of those. Come on. That's like the same arm that I've got, too, but it's got a fucking lightsaber. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But the second thing of interest is, I came from the dimensional merge. I plan to end it.
I'm going to end it.
Yeah, the world will be better once I complete my spiritual dimension box. Guys... This is starting to sound like some fucking Randy Stair shit. This is like, he's got the pony here, just like a fucking... Just like one of those Danny Phantom characters. Oh my god, this is not good. This is not good at all. This is pretty good. I like this. Guy even kind of looks like me. Abby just knows there are more bickies somewhere near. Oh, Abby, you scamp. I'm getting up to some scampy scamp. The Amazing Bulk. First fan fiction. Okay. Cool Cat. Okay. Are we sure this isn't a troll? He's fucking retweeting Cool Cat and the Amazing Bulk. Are we sure about this? Because this is an elaborate fucking troll. He's got a lot of pictures of him in fucking onesies and Chris Chan outfits for this to be a troll. This is some dedicated shit. But here's Cool Cat and Amazing Bulk. Oh, God. Let me check the chat here. See what's going on. Another unbelievable... 99 pounds again from Abby. You scamp! Thank you so much. Buffalo Cube. Oh, I remember that guy. What was it? That was like Kengel or something? Jacob is no troll. Don't say that. We can't. We don't dead name him. don't dead name him. Jacob is no. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like he couldn't be. But then I just see Cool Cat and the Amazing Bulk, and it's like, this guy can't, like, a bunch of white SJWs just assaulted an Asian guy? What? What? I thought, wait, what? I thought this guy was like a fucking Chris Stan. Oh my God, that's what we can nickname him. This guy, Chris Chan, meet Chris Stan. I thought this guy was like a Christine Stan. What is he doing talking about SJWs and retweeting this shit? And now PewDiePie, okay. So this is just mostly retweets. I'm afraid to get into anything that's not particularly okay. So let's just move on from that. That's another one of his Twitters, I guess. What is the spiritual containment box? This just sounds very suspicious. Suspicious. I'm not drunk yet, but I do actually have my Jap Daniels here. Yes. No, that would be a good nickname for like Japanese whiskey. But let's take a shot for whatever the fuck is going on. Okay, so that was another one of his Reddits also. Now here we have a video, actually, from our boy. This is the only video that I've been able to find from this fellow. It's 10 minutes long. Wow. Here we go. He has the sonichu, 1080p, 20 FPS, H.264, 128K bit AAC. Now that's how I should rename all of my videos. Get real specific. Yeah, if anybody knows of any... By the way, here's Mr. Bean again, because of course. If anybody knows of any other videos that this guy has, this is unlisted. And if you go to this guy's actual page, it's just all, like, Chris videos. I think he, like... I don't know. I don't know why he's stealing Chris's videos, but... You'll see it's this kind of thing. It's like cataloged Chris videos. This is... Do you remember the Filmarillion, guys? This is, Is this better or worse? Like, I don't know. I mean... Thank you. Chris Chan meltdown at too many games, Lamau. Oh man, I wonder if we can, like, catch anybody special in the crowd. We'll see, like, Scott the Woz go by... Fucking Vinny's standing in the corner. He shoots like James Rolfe a weird look, and they're all just staring at Chris Chan. That's my fanfiction. Oh god. Oh god. Last night was a mistake. I shouldn't have hooked up with Pamperchew. Alright, so yeah, that's what most of this guy's YouTube is, at least from what I can see, is just videos by Chris. Except for this one here, which is this unlisted one.
Well, here it goes.
Here goes.
We're about to find out.
Okay. Now, as you can see, we've got, like, fucking summoning nonsense. We've got, as any up-and-coming wizard does, we've got, like, unicorn fucking, like, headband. We've got like a goblet of fire. We've got fucking candles from the dollar store. We got like a rug. Is that like a pentagram on the rug? Anyways, I don't want to dox you with your fucking address there, buddy. So...
Goes first seal. Seal is cracked.
Oh boy.
Smells anything? No.
Did he order this from Chris? Is this a Chris thing that he ordered? Because I'm picturing him unboxing soap shoes right now.
It's like bubble gum, actually.
Oh.
What the hell that's about?
Well, I don't know.
Use something to clean them.
I almost feel bad because I do think this man probably has something going on that's an issue with him. But I'm also not really trying to bully anybody. I'm just purely documenting things that are going on the internet. I have no horse in this race. Stop doxing yourself, you fucker. He keeps like raising the address on the package to the camera. It's like, oh my god, here we go again. All right, so he's got some shoes.
They are a US 9.
So are these Chris Chan's shoes?
She blanked out the 9.5. You can see she does wear the same size.
Oh my god, it's Chris Chan's shoes. Oh my god, let that sink in. Let that sink in. Take another fucking shot, holy shit.
Here it goes!
Here it goes!
The big reveal. And they are taped shut. I'm gonna get past this piece of tape.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You're cucking us, dude. Come on.
That's that. Okay, it's got spray paint damage. The big reveal. Here it goes.
Oh, he's like cross-eyed. This is not... I feel wrong about this, but how could I not talk about this person? You know what I mean? Like...
Ready?
Oh my god.
Here it goes!
Here it goes! Imagine the smell. Just imagine that Pandora's box of smell from Chris Chan's shoes. Like, sealed up for weeks, months even, at a time. And sent to this man. That is extraordinary.
So weird. I don't know why they smell like bubble gum.
Well, apparently it's bubble gum, so there you go. I don't know.
There's no foot odor at all on these things.
Okay, well, that's hard to believe.
And she left me a personalized note.
Oh boy.
I guess let me see what this thing says first of all. Anything hidden on here? No, it's a certificate of authenticity.
I didn't think it was possible that there was someone even more creepy than Chris
I'm not
out
sure
there.
how clear it's coming out on the camera.
This guy is genuinely disturbing.
I'll take a better picture of this later on.
That boy ain't right.
It says removed. Okay.
Let's see the
May
shoes.
these shoes bring many good blessings to its present owner. Sincerely.
Oh no, this is the letter.
This pair
I gotta read the letter.
Weston Chandler Sonichu
Sonichu.
hereby personally certify that this pair of Adidas Neo Cloud Foam sneakers painted, were used, worn, and stepped every well on by my own feet, and all good memories have been lovingly stored in this pair.
Yeah, feet!
These shoes bring many good blessings to its present owner. Sincerely, Mrs. Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu. March 14,
Wait. Hang on.
2019.
Mrs.? Well, who's the mister? Who's your better half, Chris? Is this guy the mister? I think... Are these two married?
That means it took 2 days for this to arrive. And she drew the little Sonichu like, almost looks like the Pushen cat.
Oh boy. An authentic Chris Sonichu. This letter is going to be worth millions someday. This will be in a museum. Mark my words, someday Chris Chan memorabilia is going to be like through the fucking roof.
She drew
After his insurrection is over. You know. This sort of thing tends to happen.
Almost looks like the Pushen cat. Pretty cool.
So-
They're nowhere near as warmed down as mine are.
There's the shoes.
They are definitely
Make sure to get your super chats in so that I can go online and buy Chris Chan's shoes. Maybe I should do that and like make a video out of it. I don't know.
They've seen a little bit of repairs. Duct tape inside of these.
Duct
There
tape.
is some repair.
I guess there's no money in the tugboat for new shoes, huh? Please
Not
don't
even
smell
this
it.
bubblegum smell, whatever.
He's like really intent on smelling these shoes.
Used to clean them, but there's duct tape.
Duct tape.
Repair.
Why would you buy... Oh my god. Well, we know why he would buy. So, he's got the shoes.
BronyCon.
Well, BronyCon?
They said, oh, these aren't going to come undone in the middle of BronyCon.
Oh, I guess they're hard to untie, so... He's gonna be safe and secure and sound all through BronyCon. What if he needs to slip into a fursuit? Like, real sly. What if he needs to, like Superman quick change in a phone booth, and he's got these, like, incredibly hard to untie shoes?
Okay, double knotted.
This is no good. That kind of apparel is just not suitable for a brony furry con, whatever it is.
We're going to do it.
Let's fucking do it!
I'm going to put on the shoes.
Okay.
Find out how they fit.
Alright.
Toesies.
Toesies!
There. Ooh, there it goes.
Oh my god.
Going in.
Is that a picture of Jesus? Oh no, that's Christine, of course. What? My mistake. My mistake. And one single candle. Are those canes? Is this guy like V from fucking DMC5?
The foot is going in. An Adidas shoe. And boys, it actually fits pretty well.
Oh, sweet.
I have never owned Adidas before.
This man is gonna be a man about town in no time
This
flat.
is what she's been walking in for a year.
Oh
Not
my
bad.
god. Oh my god.
Well, maybe later I'll tie them on, but right now.
Imagine being Chris and having to sell your fucking shoes because you have like no self-control and you can't stop buying like Sonic games on the PlayStation Network or whatever is going on. I'm sure he switched to the Switch by this point. Let's check the chat, see what's happening. I am become Chris, destroyer of worlds. And he never washed his foot again. We are in the fucking Twilight Zone. When you mistake Chris for Jesus. You know, it happens. It tends to occur. I see that you've heard of one of our holy hymns on r/cult of CWC. Oh, was that your invention? It was very good. I liked the guitar solo. She's pulling off a polyamorous relationship better than Pro Jared could have ever done. You know, there you go. That's the takeaway from all this. It's 2019. You can be married to 3 fictional characters. God, it's a free country. And then he says she says JK, but I don't know. I agree. He married Sonichu. That's right. I forgot he married Sonichu. Don't tempt him. Number 17.
Number 17, Chris Chad Foot Fungus. The last thing you'd want in your used Reebok shoes is Chris Chad's Foot Fungus. But if you buy them off of Chris Chad's eBay, that could be exactly what you get.
$2 from Skull Kid Productions. Wait until Chris starts selling Sonichu bathwater. Has it not happened yet? Somebody told me about a lady who's selling her own shit. And much more than that. Like, that's the tip of the shitberg. Running my speeds. Lick it. Somebody asked him to lick it. What's in the fucking box? Alright, he spent over $100 for Chris's used sneakers. Oh, God. Mr. Bean does the laundry. Mr. Bean does your wife. Mr. Bean establishes socialism. Okay, that's enough of the chat. Let's return to, let's finish the video, I guess. We can finish the video.
I didn't do it. I told you I was gonna try them on. Or at least one of them. The other one's
Told you I'd do it, but you didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me?
got a bunch of hair in it. It does look like it's hers. It's all long hair.
Oh my god, he's finding like Chris's hair in the shoes.
Definitely some hair. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's hair inside of it.
They're not even, they look like fucking Bumblebee transformed into a shoe and then got kicked around a skate park. I don't even know what that means. Fuck, this is disgusting.
And what's underneath? And at the bottom of the box is just this paper.
What's at the bottom of the box? Come on, what's in the box? I don't know why my impression of fucking Brad Pitt in Seven sounds like Jerry Seinfeld, but you know, I feel like that's a fitting. I feel like that fits.
Spray paint damage, but
So he's showing off the whole box.
pretty ordinary
You know, now I finally get the point, the purpose of unboxings on YouTube.
box. Okay, I'll put these back. And yeah, we actually got a personalized letter from her. Oh.
Personalized letter.
Let me make it full frame so you guys can like. But here, there's.
Okay,
This is
well,
what I wrote down.
that's the letter, and there's the shoes, and there they sit by the Chris Chan altar with Chris and fucking Blonichu or whatever one this is. It's black, I don't know. And then the shoes and the single soul candle, which he may have bought from Chris also. Chris may have shoved it up his. Okay, well, moving along. So that was the video. Again, if anybody knows of any other videos, be sure to let me know. This is his third Reddit page that I was able to find, which is titled Siegheil69. So let me just go ahead and block out Siegheil69 and just take a look here myself first. Oh god. Oh, apparently people think he's Jacob. Or I mean this individual who we're talking about, and he says that he isn't. But he's like also standing this guy. Fuck off, Jacob. I'm not Jacob, okay? Redemption through Redemption through Quick and Righteous for Quick are sock puppets of Michael Hertez. Okay, is that guy? Stop pretending to be me. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but don't hate. You must learn to live. Go away, Jacob. This doesn't involve you. Okay, I might be Jacob. You know the picture that's like butter? I can't believe it's not butter. Unbelievable! This is not butter, and it's like that. I'm not I swear I'm okay. I might be Jacob. I might be. American news is fake news. And Heil. All right then. All right. So that was the third. That was the third Reddit page. That's very good. I'm gonna just go ahead and try to quickly open up one of these books here. Called Temple of Serenity. There's 4. I don't know. It might be individual chapters or something. I'm not really sure, but can I just open this in fucking WordPad? Don't give me a pain. Don't be a pain in the ass. Come on. Let me open it in WordPad. Since when did WordPad stop being good enough? Like all these fancy word processors, and oh fuck. And it's all like Y's with umlauts. God damn it. Fucking WordPad. That's all you need. That is all you need. These fucking hipsters. Alright, well, hang on. Let me just try to open this the normal way, I guess. Open. I can't really use Word properly. For some reason, it doesn't capture properly in OBS. Doesn't capture. I don't know why I said it like that. It's opening in protected view. Something about that just makes it like a problem. I'm not sure, but sign in. No thanks. I'm good. I am good on that. Can I please just like have this be shown on the stream? Can I do this? Can I have this done? Oh yeah, I have LibreOffice. Hang on. That's how I got around it yesterday. Hang on. The book is incoming. The book is on its way. Wheels are in motion, Babu. No, don't open Word. God damn it. Oh my god. I'm sorry, technical difficulties. LibreOffice. There you go. Here, have this on the screen in the meantime. Let this suffuse your souls. The intoxicating aroma of endless, entwined weirdos. Da 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 da. Wah, da, da. Nobody's gonna get that reference. Here we go. Come on. Open the thing. Don't freeze my entire computer. There you go. There's a good baby. Alright. Let's get this up. Boop. Come on. Oh my god. What? Why won't it capture? No. You fuck. You fuck. Okay. Alright, well now it's not... I came so close, no matter how far. Fucking... In the end, it doesn't even matter. Alright, well, I apparently can't capture this one, which I just fucking streamed a whole Onision book with yesterday. So, I don't know, we might have to do the books at another time, but... Fuck. Oh god, let me try to figure this out. Get this open in, like... I have another thing. I have a horrible one that has, like, ads on it because it came from the Microsoft Store. Hey, quick word of advice. If you ever need applications for any reason, don't go to the Microsoft Store. That's not your friend. No, thank you. I don't need Reclaim Space and Speed app. Thank you. I'm good. No, I don't need Driver Updater app. Thank you. I'm really okay on that. Alright, this should work. You know, actually, we can say this guy's name because he's a published author. He is a published author, okay? So, we can fully say... Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Why am I, like, completely incapable of showing any of these fucking book reader things? This is unbelievable. This is... Okay. This is getting really frustrating. Yeah, for some reason, every application I have that shows documents is not able to be displayed by OBS. So, hats off to this fucking encoder. Very good. Very, very nice and hot. Alright, well, listen. You guys, we're gonna read the book, okay? But, sadly, I'm not gonna be able to display it for whatever reason. So... I'm just gonna have to read it to you. It'll be like a bedtime story. It'll be great. It'll be just wonderful. Just the best. I can't believe I literally can't show this. That is unbelievable. That is fucking absurd. Alright. Well, maybe it'll change its mind this time. Maybe we'll get lucky. Hang on. Get lucky. Come on. We're up all night to get lucky. Show my fucking book! God damn it! Okay, well... Fine, it's fine. We'll go with the other. It's fine. Here we go. This is okay. You're not gonna get to see the book, sadly, but I'm gonna read you the book, and it's gonna be. It's like an audio book. It'll be great. It'll be great. So as I say, this is a published author, and so I have no issue saying that this is copyright 2016 by Jacob Sockness. Sockness Monster, if you will. From Lulu Press Incorporated. They did us the honor of publishing this book. So, yeah, he is a published, legitimate author, and again, unfortunately, for some reason, I can't show you the fucking book because OBS is one single aid, not even two aids, one aid. But here we are on the table of contents. I'll read some of it to you. We've got it. It's broken down into multiple sections. I'm pretty sure he's using Comic Sans here as the main, like text, the main font. We've got Power of Love, City of Dreams, Curse of Jacoba, Elements of Serenity, Nurture the Power of Love, Defeat of Evil, The Kingdom Comes, Fire in the Sky, Renewal Through Destruction, United by Oppression. These are the names of chapters 2 through 14, I guess, which is like the section of the book which is called Power of Friendship. And then the next section of the book is Names of the Pure Ones. We got Lord Jubilee, Mother Shauna, Father Fovita, Brother Boba, Brother Richima, Brother Hulak, Brother Kupu, Brother Ragap. Now, again, you guys might be wondering, why is he not showing the book? Because there's problems, technical difficulties. And you might be wondering, am I completely making up these fucking names? No, but somebody did. Somebody most definitely did. So, yeah, this isn't a very long book, actually. Well, okay, no, it's not. It's 67 pages, actually. But it's got a lot of sections. So I guess that means each section is pretty digestible. So here's the Power of Love. This is the first section. In the beginning, there was only Rokat, who dominated and enslaved the world. In tyranny, everything was ruled. An empire was built by the Rokat, and it spanned the cosmos. 1 billion worlds are enslaved to the will of the Rokat. There is no love, no harmony, just greed and a lust for power. Such a lust for revenge! In the second age of the world, we came into being. The first day was of shadow, and then all of a sudden light and love shined forth into the world. We came into being. The Rokat tried to create perfection. Their evil, T-H-E-R-E, evil, was no match for real perfection. I can't just show this to you. You're going to have to take my word for it that it's that over there evil was no match for... so we came to be. The Rokat made Damos in their image and set them aside... Wait. Okay, Demos, I guess? I don't know. It only ever seems to be written as fully as Damos. So I'm gonna it sounds like that might be plural, but whatever. They would prosper in an age of love and sex. The Damos came to rule over sexuality. Sex was empty in these early years.
You said it, sister.
The Damos fell into chaos because sex was without price. It was free and freely given without consequence. Sex had no value, nor was it treated like currency. Is that the way it should be? The Damos only had chaos, and thus this was the age of chaos, the first age of Puthade. The Rokat sought to destroy chaos by bringing Age of Order. And Age of Order, or if you're Japanese, Sushite Age of Order. The Rokat created the Puthadians to restore order and establish civilization. The Puthadians ruled the Damos and built a civilization. In the Age of Chaos, we did not own the land we... Okay, so this is like a Bible, I guess. And... There's a lot of, like, words that are, like, written in like, sort of brackets, like, subheader, sub-chapter name kind of things, which look like weird, like, Hindu names, that kind of thing. I don't know if I should say weird Hindu names, but I don't know if it's Hindu, it might be some other thing, but it's not of this, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I'm just skimming through this now. What the hell is this? Oh, we got recipes? There's also there's spell recipes, guys. This is like a Harry Potter book. This is the third spell of 6 to create the elements of serenity. This spell brings joy and does not allow the sorcerer to be fearful of life. This spell also banishes fearful people from the life of the sorcerer and replaces them with people who live in the Joy of life. I don't know why I keep breaking into Shatner. It just always seems to... There's never a bad excuse for Shatner. So the tools needed for this spell include 1 wooden altar, 1 altar bowl. You know what? I just realized we don't need this picture of this. We don't need the bear. We don't need the bear. There you go. That's much better. That is much better. So if you if you are just joining us, I can't show the book for some reason because I don't know. I don't have an idea of why, and I don't have the energy to bother fucking finding out. But you know what? Take a fucking shot. Okay, that's good. That's some good whiskey. So again, tools needed for this spell: 1 wooden altar, 1 altar bowl, 3 serenity hearts, 8 small blue candles, 1 white or black chalk. Instructions: place the altar facing magnetic east. Have the altar bowl in the center with 2 blue candles behind the altar bowl. Draw a 6-point star with the chalk large enough to sit in the center with the altar facing the east point. Place a blue candle at each point. Light all the candles in whatever order suits you and sit in the center. Oh look, AP Bio is on. I've been meaning to watch that. Open your third eye to see... So the second step is open your third eye to see your guides. Yeah, let me just do that. You just open your third eye, forehead. Just do it. What's wrong, loser? Burn an offering after you call the name. Burn an offering after this line. This doesn't sound... Are you guys cool about fire safety? Are you sure? Because this doesn't sound very fire safe. Ignite a blue flame inside your heart and shield it. Ignite a blue flame inside your heart and shield it within hands of cheerful energies.
What do you mean? What does any of that mean? What do these words mean? Tell me what that meant.
Right. So, then we've got an incantation. Hear my thoughts and answer me, God of laughter. With the candles to light my path, I ask you to guide them. Let me just remind you all, ladies and gentlemen, that this whole thing is being written by the man you see on screen right now. The candles are my guides, and their fires are their swords to protect me on my journey. Almighty God of laughter, come and hear me. The candles light my path, and I ask you to guide them. The candles are my guides, and you guide them. Excuse me. God of laughter. Do they allow you to fuck up the incantation and just like excuse me and like continue? Do you think the gods are like cool like that, or do you think they're... No, dude, one take. Try it again. Sorry. Hulak Tasihara, God of laughter, I invoke thee. I ask of you these favors to make this journey safe and joyous in your sacred name. Accept this offering? I banish fear from my life and embrace laughter. The power has ignited inside me now that I realize you all bring me such deep joy. Hail Hulak, the God of laughter. I now have to be done for this time and release you from the bonds I placed around the circle. We can now end this session and return to our worlds till next time we meet. And there's more like fucking rituals. This spell, the element of devotion. This spell brings loyalty and does not allow the sorcerer to be led on by false loyalties. The spell also banishes deceitful people from the life of the sorcerer and replaces them with people who are loyal. Isn't that like the same? Okay, well, yeah, this just keeps going on. He's got a number of these very interesting recipes. Element of magic. This spell causes magic to happen. Guys, element of magic. This is the last spell to create the elements of serenity. This spell causes magic to happen. And does not allow the sorcerer to be bland. Is this just like, oh, you got a real magic about you, dude. Like, something about your smile is just magical. Is that the kind of magic That you mean? Like, doesn't allow the sorcerer to be bland? What if I want to be bland? What if I'm one of the neutral people from Futurama? That's racist. That is racist if you... Okay, well... Yeah, so this is the book. The Ultimate Powers. We need a new member... Okay, a lot of these are the same, like, process, but just rehashed. Like, all of these... Okay, well, not all of the instructions are the same. It's a lot of the same magnetic east and altars and shit. But there's no lighting a fire in your heart. Instead, we've got visualizing a radiant white light while chanting the next line. Right, so, yeah, so, if you're just joining us, this man who's stalking Chris Chan is also a writer, a very prolific writer, indeed, and let me just check the chat here, see what you all gotta say. Poor little acoustic child. I agree. Daddy Claw causes magic to happen in my heart. Okay, let our viewers witness more of our holy hymns and prayers via Richard Righteous. Alright, dude, I've seen you spamming your shit for a bit now. That's fine. You can stop that. You can do that. It's called murder. I had no idea spells did that. This paganism is about RP and dicking around in the woods. I'm sorry, but what is this again? Right, so, man stalking Chris Chan also writes books about fucking aliens and magic. I hope you're caught up. Don't know what to tell you. Somebody named Thirsty Jew says Jews can't be political. Well, there you go. He sounds like the expert. Kyle Verity says this is not autistic, this is literally psychotic. I mean, this sounds like fiction, mostly. But... I don't know. The rest of it is pretty psychotic. Super Noodles says I am Mr. Big Money with £2. Thank you, Mr. Super Noodles. I appreciate it. Deadwing on Broadway. I want that little claw sing-song as a ringtone. This message is held for review. There are so many messages being held for review. I'm sorry. Is this the guy who wants to fuck Chris? Yes, yes indeed he is. He is indeed. Well, that's kind of the... I mean, there's more books. I don't know how different they're all gonna be, though. And I can't fucking show any of them. Once again, if you're just joining us for some reason, don't ask me, but... Well, you know what? I can just... What am I doing? What am I doing? I am an idiot. I am a more than an idiot. I'm stupid. Here you go. There's your fucking book. There's your damn book. Choke on it. All right, so this is book 2. Glory of the Great City. I'll actually just bring up the chat here so you guys can see the chat. Look how many messages are being fucking held for review. This is insane. This is actual insanity. Your son is not magic, Karen. Okay, so now you can see the book. I realized I could just do a display capture and that would make everything easier. Here you go. Temple of the... Can you fuck off with all of this? Can you just go away with all of this? Thank you. Temple of Temptation, book 1.2. So I don't know if this is a different book or if it's just like the second part of this book. But copyright 2016, Jacob Sockness. Rise of the Great City. We've got Puthade's Golden Age, Lakisha's Creations. I mean, I can keep reading what all of this is. Glory shall be the Magitech. Okay, now you're just literally stealing things from Final Fantasy. Yeah. I can keep reading all of this. None of it's gonna make any more sense. Just jump down here. Puthadian wedding. Lakeisha is taken to the Puthadian High Castle, from which she will live for a long time. It will be made that Lakeisha will live there till she decides enough time has been wasted. The wedding is to be pink. There's an FSS love boat. This is like a completely separate, unrelated thing to Chris Chan. I've never seen somebody who has two completely unrelated, like, psychoses happening at once. This is incredible. Maybe it's not even psychosis. Maybe he's just an author. Maybe this is literally just like sci-fi, and I'm just reading too much into it. I don't know, but the Elder Order wrote the spell. We will return to Kitasuna Toki and bring Jubilee to the council chambers. He will be briefed and put under a spell of our own. His mind is driven by Lilithi Kinasira, and she is driven by Surran himself. Surran. Lakeisha is taken from her altered reality when Jubilee breaks the safety of this fake reality and... Uh-oh, that's not good. That is not good. Right, so... Puthad is stripped of wealth. Well, so this is like a really cut down sort of Bible, I guess, of whatever is happening. This is actually not that different from the kind of shit that I've written in the past as just like backing information for something else that is going on. Like, this is the lore of the world, and it's just a bunch of fucking nonsense that you wouldn't be able to make heads or tails of. I don't know, but this is like a published book. This is just weird. It's like the kind of like half-detailed notes that you might write for something, but it's published, so it's not. It's just a full fucking book. Right. She will call her city Wahani and build it of the most expensive materials available in the empire. Her city will shine like the jewel it will represent. The city will be no larger than it takes to house and serve luxury to its people. Here shall be built the highest government, which is away from and above Kitasuna Toki. Interesting naming structure. Like, it's got a weird, like, it kind of bounces between sort of like Hindu and like Japanese. It's interesting. Genuinely, one of the hardest things I found about trying to write sci-fi or fantasy is coming up with like a consistent sounding like names, so it doesn't sound like everybody's got a different name that makes no sense in context. I remember coming up with a name one time just by looking at a Domino's box and rearranging the letters. And I went like, Domino's, Almanads, Nidomos. Now that sounds spacey. That's probably what he did here. He was just looking around at, like, fucking, like, Thai takeout containers, and he was like, Pudathian, Punethiod, Puthadian, yes! Puthadian! My masterpiece is complete. Alright, so as you can see, this book and his other books just kind of keep going on like this. It's just a lot of stuff, and we can kind of keep reading it, but none of it, it's like, it doesn't matter where you go in the book, none of it's going to make any more sense than, I mean, I guess if you read the whole thing through, but I just don't care. I just don't care. It's not, glorious shall be the Magitech. Okay, how are you ripping off Final Fantasy? Which is fine if you do it right. The Dominion behind the stars. The Dominion beyond the stars is getting into the universe. Okay. The ancients become like the stars in heaven. Their power grows mighty with every breath of ethereal glory. The Magitech is found under the temples in the holy of heaven. The Rokat will now don the pride and glory of my engineering. The 6 Magitech starship... Okay, well now we're getting into fucking space travel. This is... You know what this is? This is basically that one fucking story by that Lord of the... Not Lord of the Rings. By that Elder Scrolls lore master guy, Kirkbride. where he just like, yeah, man, fucking spaceships and mining colonies and all. I don't even remember. It's about as incomprehensible as this. But yeah, this more or less comes across as just like some weird video game lore or something. Which, I mean, and then once again, the end of the book is all these weird like recipes and shit. And I like how, from what I can see, every recipe is, like, very vague. Double-edged spell that can be used to help one sleep or put another to sleep. You might become a Sandman demon if you use it too much.
Alright, if you use it more than 5 times, you die. You use it more than 1 time, you get hooked. Up to 99 times, you're a Sandman demon. But you use it more than 5 times, you die.
Yeah, I just... It can help you go to sleep. It's like, yeah, let me do all this weird shit, and then I'm gonna feel like I want to go to sleep, and I want the spell to work, and it'll work. You know, like, yeah, you can see this. Hear my thoughts and answer me, goddess of dreams. With the candles, oh god, with the candles to light my path, I ask you to guide them. The candles are my guides, and the fires are their swords to protect me on my journey. This is the same shit from... He just fucking he just copy and pasted it. That is lame. You don't do that. You're gonna have your whole fucking book that's like this. An extremely powerful ritual to raise the dead. This can only be done by a master of Puthadian magic on Kitasuna. The ritual can only be used to raise virgins of the heraldic high temple. Those that use this on a defiled corpse will be sucked into the dead and die with... Well, now, that's very convenient, isn't it? Oh, yeah, here's my magic spell. It only works on fictional people that don't exist. If you use it on anybody else, you die. 5 times, you die. Alright, well, that's just fine. That's the end of the book. Let's just... There you go. Check the chat here. See what's going on.
Poor Cicero. Let's kill someone.
I've talked to the Chris Chan... Why was this blocked? Come on. I've talked to the Chris Chan stalker on Twitter before. He's fucking insane. He's literally taken pics of a dead body found on the street, saying he killed him with his sorcery. Can I pin this fucking comment or something? Is there any way I can... No? Okay, well, that's interesting. That is very interesting. This is just fiction. Yeah, I'm thinking this is fiction, but I don't know. I really don't know. It's hard to tell. The truth is stranger than fiction sometimes. How did he find a corpse? How was it just in the middle of the street, too? Alright. Well, I guess I'll look at another... I'm going to jump to the 4th book. And I'm going to see if this is any better. Or any different, or like... I don't know. This one's... about the same length. Oh, it ends with the same stupid fucking rituals. We can make bows of agony. What? A puppet spell directed at traditional archery equipment. This curse will cause string slap, hand shock, and even break the bow if the message still has not gotten through. There's a very specific curse that this guy's got, directed towards archers. Alright. Okay. Nobody who's like a master of archery better fucking take this guy on. Yeah, this book is more or less the same as the others. Like I've said, you know, we can keep reading this, but it's more or less just all gibberish. So, right. That was the book. That was this man's numerous books. His next book of spells, Bible Black. Yes. Well... I'm just trying to figure out what we should do now. I don't know if there's more, really, that I want to cover with this guy. I guess we could look at his Twitter some more. Let's take one more look at his Twitter. Yeah, view the sensitive stuff. That's fine. Let's look at the GoFundMe for the eBay for Chris shopping fund. Let's get this up here. eBay for Chris shopping fund, $300 goal. No donations yet. Well, you know, there's the link. Guys, get your shit in. Get your donations going. I need some funds to help Christine Weston Chandler ship several boxes of her autographed cards and Fanta cans. You guys know the story of Chris Chan and Fanta, right? I'm not telling you this for the first time, right? Chris has got a history with Fanta, or should I say, her semen has a history with Fanta. Her female semen has a history with Fanta. He drinks his own jizz. That Chris, it's exceptional individual. And I guess he's selling the Fanta cans. And this guy wants to buy some. I will only give the money after I see a receipt of what it costs to ship the goods. So this is a fucking fund. So people can... So this is not... What? eBay for Chris shipping fund. But it's actually just... Okay. Loyal supporters in charge of making sure orders are shipped out and that there's an inventory of what's available. I thought this was just, give me money so I can buy Chris's shit. Probably literally, because he's selling everything else. He's selling his shoes and his jizz Fanta. So, I mean, where does it end? I'm only asking for 300 because that will get everything started and going. Allow me to know how much is really here in this and possible growth into shirts and other merch that she owns to be sold. Right, well, there's that. If you guys want to get your... What is this? What is this channel? What does this link me to? This guy's got a YouTube channel featured. What does this take me to? What could this be? Oh god, no, that's fine. I mean, it's on YouTube, but it's probably copyrighted. So... I can't win. Bitchat is trending. That is an unfortunate name. I'm currently mad at BFF Nick because we can't seem to communicate anything. I use touch, mostly hugs, to say what I feel, and he can't understand what I'm saying. My BFF Nick. Okay, is Nick a real person? No, I just realized this face. This is Joey's World Tour. This is just Joey's World Tour. Hey everybody, Joey's World Tour! I'm back! Today we're reviewing a fucking tub of shit! A tub of shit! It's a tub! How's my Joey impression? Is it about on point? Classic Chris as himself. Oh, here's the actual... So you can see, we saw this before, but here's his interesting cosplay of Chris. Sexy Chew. And you can see how this compares to the actual pictures of Chris. Which, man, that is a bedroom to have. I want that Sonic Adventure thing. I don't even know what that is, but I want it. I'd buy that off him. Yeah, we got Genova here. So, is this thing actually Final Fantasy House? Because I know this guy believes in the dimensional merge thing, and somebody said that he's like, that Chris believes that a JRPG is real. And so I'm wondering if the talk of Genova is like, wasn't Genova also like a celestial or something? Wasn't that what they called them? In Final Fantasy VII? Is that actually fucking Final Fantasy House happening again? Cloak of the Golden Sun turns all curses and hatred directed at the wearer into blessings. Mantle of the Silver Moon, a cape worn during rituals that can stop all evil forces from interfering with a ritual. Inugan Ring of Angels. Basically summons angels to do your bidding. Yeah, basically summons angels, you know. And they might be some of those weird biblical angels that have like that are like a wheel with eyes. But you know, it'll basically summon some angels, whatever. Gulmorta's Wand of Names. A tool that can summon nearly anything. Who's this? When me and Genova Baroshali talked about your destiny with the Rocotte, we saw something like... So this Rocotte thing is actually not fiction. This is a part of his fucking psychosis. This is a part of his delusion. We thought they were completely separate things, but apparently they're connected. Somehow they're connected. We saw something like this, so I made it in MS Paint. You know, I don't know. I feel like a high wizard of Satan or whatever the fuck you are. You know, you might be able to break out like Paint.net at least, or GIMP. You as a celestial wielding the sword of chaos of the most powerful weapon in all of creation. So this is him talking to Chris in the like second person, like your destiny. But he's not tagging Chris. He's just assuming Chris is like reading this, I guess. And there's the picture. Who is Genova Baroshali? Genova Baroshali. Shilly shally dilly dally. Well, as we can expect, these are all written by... Oh god, here's another fucking one. Starseeds! Guys! I love how we're crossing the Chris Chan thing with, like, alien cults and everything that I do on this channel. What is this? International Starseed Network. Oh no, they got rid of it. They got rid of it. They got rid of his thing about Genova. So this is exclusively a Jacob thing, I guess. Because all of the results are from him. He's got books here on Google Books, which are also all the same thing, apparently. Chant of the Death Whore! Do you guys see this? Chant of the... I just saw somebody spam a thing. Somebody in my Discord just spammed, "It doesn't matter. Listen, kid, you don't want to see my other side. I have a wolf inside me with a muzzle on, but the muzzle's about to come off." Alright, well, that guy sounds like he means business. But anyways, Chant of the Death Whore. This chant will curse and destroy anyone who you view as a whore in life, or literally. Wow. Okay, I want to make my band... I want to make a band called Chant of the Death Whore. That's amazing. That is amazing. And then there's Chant of a Holy Death, but that's not as good. Chant of Vengeful Death. Death chants, yeah. Chant of the God of Destruction. B.K. Kopot. Okay, so this is more of his books. Fire, Blood, and the Fang. Coven of Blood Fang. The Blood and the Fang, right. 2016. And then it's just... Is this all just chants? Oh, God. Image not available. Alright, well... Yeah. I wanted to do more of this guy, but, like... How much is even left? How much could even be left to... Okay, what the hell is this? Hang on. Hang on. What is this? View the material. Okay, no, this is okay. This is... Well, no, there's nothing at all about this that's okay, but it's at least safe for work. He's got, like, shorts. Chris Kink evolves into Kinky Chew.
Maybe I could be your girlfriend tonight.
He's got that pedo stash, too. It's very nice. Got the gap teeth thing going on. If anything gets released, it'll only be... Okay, so the CPU thing is Chris, then. That's like the new name for Chris? Alright. We're going to make some plans with the Rokat Empire, and no trolls are going to mess with my mythos with the aliens. They can't, anyway, because the narrative is fixed, but dealing with the BS is a waste of time. Alright, well... Yeah, I guess that's about it. I mean, we can go further, maybe. Let me check the chat. We'll see if anybody's got anything more going on here. Oh, Tristan's back. Tristan is here. I think he's helping with the hidden messages. I think I accidentally enabled it, and then I turned it off, and then it's still happening. And now I don't have an option to turn it off, so I don't know. It's not. Upgrade to electric triangle. It's pretty metal. This is content. It's all connected. It's all in your head, Luigi. I thought Genova was the country in the Princess Diaries. No, Genova is... It's a very good song. Very good song. Yeah, I think this might be about it. I'm gonna curse!
Darnies.
Alright, I think this might be about it. This has been Chris. Or not Chris. This has been Chris Stalker Man. Allegedly. Allegedly. A published author. Let that sink in. Anybody can do this, guys. Gale has published books. Movie Bob has published books. This man has published books. You too can go around and tell people that Shiverbert Creepstein probably published books. And you too can probably can publish some shit on a page and go around and tell people, you know, I'm a writer. I'm a published author. That's pretty cool. Penis is withheld. What the fuck, YouTube? Good God. Well, I'll curse you and your followers in the name of Joshua. No, it was Yahuwah or something. It was Okay. Well, I'm gonna publish a book. What should I call it? Swollen testes. Alright, so if anybody else has any other suggestions, I guess I can check out this other thing that I wanted to take a look at here. This is... Does this have a link to... No... Oh, the fic that has surpassed it. Right, okay, so... So this... Maybe just briefly, because... Well, you'll see. This is a fan fiction called The Subspace Emissaries World Conquest by somebody named Aura Channeler Chris. So, you know, I guess it runs in the name Chris. It's a common, I don't know, but as you can see, words 4,112,000 plus. And it's been published on March 4th, 2008, updated in June 11th, 2018. This has been happening for quite some time, and I guess it's finally done. But yes, this is a 4 million word fan fiction. And the only reason this is even, like... Man, this is really hard to read when it's all, like, long like this. This is a really bad format for this. The only reason this is even notable at this point is because, look at this, 221 chapters. 221 chapters. Let's just jump ahead. Let's see what... Oh, we don't have chapter names. Alright, well, let's go to the good chapter. Let's do chapter 60... 70. We reached 70 chapters, too. So this is a Smash Brothers fan fiction, more or less, right? Which, which is definitely actually happening. It's over 4 million fucking words, and it's like Lucario and other pokies are happening, and there's... I thought I saw some trauma center up there. Right. I'm not really into reading crazy, like, fan fiction. It's not really my thing. I'm not... This is, I think, more competent anyway than something that would be actually interesting. Mostly, I just wanted to show you. This guy's got, like, fake saved data and shit. What? What? Mostly, I just wanted to show you how unbelievably long this is. But more importantly... Let's jump to, like... I wish there was page 420, or chapter 420. Cause I'm 5. Say, is someone still cursing out loud nearby? What? Forgotten Island, sure. We got... Pichu lamented greatly how the events were played out. They were finally out from the Reaper's game for good, at the cost of reappearing in their world. Somewhere. The big pile of bad news was enough to make him cry loudly. The big pile of bad news. So yeah, Pikachu, or no, sorry, Pichu. Not even Pikachu, the other, like, even cuter and less serious looking Pikachu. Pichu lamented. Pichu's lament. Yes. Classic scene. Fire Emblem Awakening. Ak Womp Goff in my mouth. Black Patooey. Yeah, the only reason I'm showing you this at this point is because, well, this has been surpassed. Meet Ambience, a Fleet Symphony by Hieda no Aku. And it's over 4.5 million words. It's published on May 8th, 2014. And it's still being updated. Well, it hasn't been updated recently, but as of this year, April 15th. I don't know if it's done, but it's more words. We actually have 420 chapters on this one. So, let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Chapter 420. There you go. So this thing has been written in about half the time that the other one was written in, and yet it's more words. Once again, of course it's Toho. Kantai collection. Of course it's fucking Toho. And yeah, this is all just Kawakaze and Yudachi and fucking Damon. Somebody named Damon. I don't think that fits. Matt Damon is here. We've also got all these characters. Shiratsuyu class destroyers. Yeah, so this is quite some shit. I didn't want to read the whole thing or anything, because of course not, but I just wanted to show you. I really just wanted you to be aware of this. 4.5 million words. To give you some example, I think this mentions this here. The world's longest piece of fan fiction, but more than that, it's like... Yeah, it's not just the longest fanfic, it's also actually the longest piece of fiction ever written in the English language. But not even that, because now there's a fucking second one. How would this length translate to book size if it were one? The fanfic would be an insane 16,244 pages. Okay. There are probably a bunch of works that are longer, but nobody would know of them because they'd likely be self-published and very quantity over quality. So in other words, something like the other books that we looked at today. Marion Bad My Love at 17.8 million words. Marion Bad My Love. Let me just... Hang on. I gotta vet this site, because anything with the word love in the title could get pretty racy. World's long... Okay, well... Okay. Yeah, so... I wanted to take a look at this now, but... I feel like... Judging by this man and his world's longest novel... I think this is just like... Look at me, I wrote a really long book! Look at me, I wrote a long book! I really don't think it has much... Wait, what? 10 Reasons to Read Marion Bad My Love, a giant orbiting UFO, Nazi alien collaborations, alien abductions, human-alien hybrids, mind control, religious insects from outer space, an evil CEO, a time-traveling green-skinned monster of the unconscious. Dude, this ain't bad. Marion Bad's My Love's top 10 list of the world's longest novels. And then we got Nigel Tom over here. Oh, Henry Darger, ya boy. The Story of the Vivian Girls at 9 million fucking words. Of course, L. Ron Hubbard, right? Is any of the fucking Wheel of Time books here? No. I would have guessed. The End of the World. Yeah, so this is Marion Bad My Love. Can I just read this online or like what the fuck? I might have to take a look at Marion Bad My Love at some point, but wait, what? DIY novel kit? The solution time-challenged writers have been waiting for. Your Name Here presents a little bit of Marion Bad, a 50,000-word reboot of Marion Bad My Love, the world's longest novel. Writing is hard, but copying is easy. So if you want to be a novelist, you don't actually have to actually write a novel. You can just copy this one. Insert your name into the manuscript and make it your own. You can copy this novel. It's legal. So I'm not going to get in trouble for fucking copyright then. Alright. Well, by that extension, doesn't that make it like... download. Oh, okay. I guess we can just download it. Well, I'm going to jump right ahead to part 13. I'm sorry if you're here for the Chris guy. We're kind of done with that, but now we're looking at the longest thing ever written. I don't know. Right. Marion Bad My Love, part 13. What page are we on? Well, I don't know what page we're on, but of the whole thing, but we're on one of 528 in this fucking part alone. 528 pages in one part. Eyes all pupils in gray subways, all... What? Eyes all pupil in gray subways, all hallowed flesh, pictures of the holy being who at one time had authority over the House of Silence.
Emerald scum!
We are watching you, scum.
Bankrupt pit patio, dried stems, bathed in light, people living in the east, a sense of emaciated atmospheres, tragic memories, clothed in weeping sores of Job. Okay, this is fucking dumb. You made a fucking book that's just nonsense. Just for the excuse of saying it's the longest book ever. The picture's a ruined wall marked with spray-painted gang visual rumors, and then something immoral and repugnant gazing back in censorious dread. Again part of the waking daylight world. Time to fly with the evil ones now. Life through oxygen containers and by cyclone fencing, doorways and windows covered in... Okay, this is a very long sentence. Know this strange creature, it's water, which were fouled. I try to find where the sentence begins at the start of the page, but it's like, it always just keeps happening. Is this just a continuous, unending sentence? I'm guessing this was just written as like a complete fucking, like, stream of consciousness thing. This guy got fucking smashed and just went all in. Wow. Wow. Alright. Yeah. I'm just trying to find a place to start. Like, I'm trying to find a line break or something. But it's literally 528 pages of unending, just fucking one paragraph. Wow. Wow, how have I not fucking heard of this before? I think I need to do a video about this. Holy shit. This is unbelievable. We need fucking down the rabbit hole. We need Frederick Knudsen to do a video about this. This is insane. Okay, well, I can't possibly just read any of this. But that was some of the longest shit ever. Long fanfics at over 4.5 million words each. Or no, one of them is over 4.5 million words. And it's the longest fanfic ever. The other one, which came years before it and is kind of still happening, kinda, I mean, maybe it's finished, I don't know, is like only 4.1 million words. But fuck all that, because we've got not only the longest goddamn book ever, but the longest fucking 500-page run-on sentence that means nothing. There is no line break, there is no... If you can find a... Okay, Control F, period. Find me one fucking full stop. One period. 8 matches! There are... Okay, 9. It's counting. It's counting up. But still, where are the period? Where are they? I'm trying to fucking find... In the entire fucking... In all 528 pages of this fucking part, there are 9... Fuck off. There are 9 periods. 9 full stops. And that could include, like, fucking dots. That could include fucking formatting. Like, something... Like this one. Here's a period. There's one. 500 pages. 9 full stops. Oh my god. This is fucking absurd. And of course, it's so long that you could probably just, like, copied a lot of it. And just, like, rehashed it. So, at least to that extent, this fucking, like, fic that has surpassed it. At least this one, you know, you jump ahead to any part of the story. This weird fucking Toho story, and it's like, stuff's happening. Shit's going down. 'Cause you're being the biggest pussy-ass bitch I've seen you be ever since I showed up. Oh, fuck. Damon's getting put in his place. Alright, well, that was some weird, long stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on anymore. I'm an old, confused man at this point, but, you know, I think we're going to start to wind down the stream now. This was a very fascinating look at, something that I really didn't know existed. I didn't know there were Chris stands out there. But we got one. He's selling Chris-themed XXX apparel. Or he's, like, cosplaying as XXX Chris. He's fucking doing spells to, like, kill people in the streets, apparently. He's got multiple books about the Rocotte Empire. You know, we need our boy. Multiple books about the Rocotte Empire and the fucking aliens and the spells and the fucking, what was the one? The Chant of the Dead Whore or something? You know, he's got all this stuff. All of this in one man. It's frankly fantastic and fascinating. I'm gonna take a look at the chat, catch up. Cock confirmed for filtered. Ass or asshole filtered. See, Tristan's doing the legwork. He's like, I'm sorry, Tristan. I did not intend for this to happen, but now you just have to fucking, like, I'm so sorry. But at least we have a lot of, like knowledge about the YouTube, like, chat censorship algorithm or something. Pornhub. I've thought about doing some Pornhub. I've thought about doing some, like, weird porn. 'Cause I don't know if there is a series out there that does specifically, like, strange porn reactions and, you know, that kind of thing. But obviously it wouldn't be able to exist on YouTube, but yeah, I mean, might be time to open that Pornhub account. But it was me, Dio. Nazi aliens. This is starting to get exciting. Commit not living. Okay. Guys, stop cursing. My mom is home and she's gonna ban me from my iPad. Fuck off. Fuck her. Tell her to go fuck herself. Don't do that. I curse you all and hope you die in the name of Yeshua. Curse Yehameha. Nazi is also filtered. I mean, of course. It's about to get Bashar in here. Look into Akeda Lee Venner. Vladimir Putin is trying to have me killed with a magnet inserted into my spinal cord by a nurse. I'll keep that on the list, thanks. Somebody just some chats are right. So some people shouldn't breed. Richard, you were getting weird. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a Pornhub reactor. I jack off. Alright. Well, that's the stream. That's the noise in the background. Hello! Yeah, this was an interesting time. I don't really know what, I don't really know what, but there it is. Let me just check the super chats here, see if I missed anything. Because I missed a bunch of shit. Yeah, I missed every super chat yesterday, if there were any. And I feel really badly about that, because I told myself I'd check at the end, and then I just fucking blanked. Sorry about that. Sorry. Like, I'm giving you my most Canadian sorry. Do you know how hard it is for me to do the Canadian accent? I really mean it. But we got, let's see. If you want a fanfic that isn't over 10 times the length of Lord of the Rings and still interesting, look up Severus Snape, Professor and Lover. It's a Snape Teletubbies fanfiction. That's from Mevolander with 10 pounds. Yeah, you mentioned that before. That sounds very interesting, Snape and Teletubbies. How true is it? Like, how not troll is it? Because it sounds pretty troll. Joseph Joestar with $2 says, make a JoJo reference or I will Kermit seppuku.
Well, you know, it's not easy being a Joestar. Gotta fight that vampire guy.
I don't know much about JoJo. I just know it's, as I mentioned before, it's basically just rock music Castlevania. If you think about it, it's basically just Belmont versus Dracula, but it's like stylish in anime. More anime. Abby Chapman, I don't know if this is a different super chat or maybe... Oh, I think I forgot to read the message before. She said, crap weekend racing and your stream has cheered me up. Well, thank you for the exorbitant super chat, Abby. I appreciate it. Chris is an R nice guy from Nameless Pharaoh with 199. I don't know if Chris is an R nice guy. I mean, I guess. I mean, at this point, he's an R nice girl. So, make a JoJo reference, Dad. People are really want me to do the JoJo reference. I mean, I don't watch JoJo. Can I just make a Yakuza reference? Is that good enough? I think that's good enough. Alright. Check this again. Bring that up. Kill that. There you go. Kermit JoJo. Bro, you gotta get to part 3. Oh, well, I got as far as, like, part 2, I think. And then there were some bad memories associated with the whole process, and yeah. So, is it over? I literally just clicked. I'm sorry, but the stream will be available later on my channel. I actually have some news. I'm thinking I might start slowing down a little bit with my normal style of videos and focus more on, like, scripted stuff that's a little different. And sort of replace that kind of video with these streams. I don't know, it's up to you guys how you feel about that, if you guys really want me. I'm just having, like, I don't know, a slight burnout when it comes to the videos. Like, I just, there's only so many times you can drag in a George Costanza picture, you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of ways to make them more creative, and I don't, like, push them out if I don't have ideas that make them kind of interesting, at least to me. But I don't know, at this point I've got a setup. I've found a setup for my laptop and my camera, and it doesn't look awful. I even washed my wall, so it looks a little less disgusting. And I got, like, books and stuff set up, and you can see my horrible face. So that's kind of the thing I'm working on now. I don't know. I'm having more fun when it comes to... It kind of feels superfluous to an extent, doing weird videos and then also weird streams. It's like, I feel like the streams kind of... They're more fun, you know? Anyway, I get to read the chat, and there's every chance that I could fucking scroll over a penis and just ruin everything. It's like the Wild West. It's great. Yeah, so that's just a little bit of I don't know, an update. I don't know. I'm just not really as, like, creatively, I don't know, motivated to do that kind of video anymore. I'll probably still do them, like, once in a while. Just not maybe every week necessarily. Probably pretty often. I don't know. I don't know, but we'll see. I just don't want to get to a point where it's like I'm just churning stuff out that I have no interest in. It's like, yeah, watch the video, whatever. I needed a video up, so here's the video. I don't care. That's garbage. I don't want to be one of those. So I don't know. I'm trying to find the right balance, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think about that whole thing. And anyways, yeah, that'll be about the stream, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for... I don't know, man. I you know, I do these streams and it's like there's 200 something people watching, right? And I think statistically speaking, one of you is into some really weird shit. And it's like you're here and we're all having laughs and we're all taking, I don't want to say making fun of this man, but we're all enjoying ourselves, but everybody knows there's at least one person in the crowd that's, like, currently jerking themselves off with a noose in a fursuit. It's statistically, it's happening. It's probably me. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. But anyways, yeah, that was the stream. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks to Abby Chapman especially for the super chats and everybody else who super chatted. And the live time is now 2 hours. Bye.